Hi kids, and welcome. Today I'm not in the Rock Studios, but I'm here with Pastor Brett from InFaith Kids.
Hey gang.
And we're going to ask him some real questions from real kids like you.
Oh.
So, the first question we have is, are there animals in heaven?
Are there animals in heaven? You know, that's a great question, Max, because we've all had a pet at some time that we really love.
That's true.
I had a dog when I was a little boy named Tanker.
Tanker?
And I loved Tanker. He was my best buddy. But you know, Tanker and other animals just don't live as long as people. Some people, things like those big giant turtles in the sea and parrots, they can live up to 100 years.
That's a long time.
I know, probably longer than I'm going to be around. But we do, they become very special to us. And that's why that's an important question. Are there animals in heaven? You know, it's such an important question, and it's such a hard one to answer, that I'm going to have to go back to the smartest, wisest man that ever lived.
Oh, that's easy. It's me.
No, and I'm not talking about Jesus, even though he was fully human and he was the wisest person. I'm actually talking about a man named Solomon.
Oh.
And he was the son of King David. You remember David and Goliath?
Yep, with the stones right in his head.
Well, in one of the books Solomon wrote, in the book of Ecclesiastes, he said this. He said, "Who knows whether the souls of animals go down or up?" That's an interesting question, isn't it?
That's exactly it. How do we
So that means the wisest man in the world didn't know.
Oh.
But I can tell you a couple things that might help us think about it. The first thing is that people and animals are made differently. When God made people, he actually put a little bit of himself in people. And he didn't do that with animals. God gave us the breath of life. So animals function more on, just who they are. So a dog likes dog things and a cat likes cat things, and they only like that kind of thing. It's just natural for them. So they don't use the same types of brain functions that we use to solve problems, although some animals can be very smart.
Yeah, I saw one online that could talk, pressing buttons.
Yeah, so they can be very intelligent. But the one thing we do know is that God loves his creation. And if he didn't think animals were important, he wouldn't have made them. And he makes animals so that we love them. We love them because he made them and because they can be special to us. So we are going to just have to find out when we get to heaven. So what does that tell us now? Well, one thing, it tells us that we need to be good, what the Bible calls stewards, or good caretakers of the animals that he's given us. You know, to use them in the right way and to love the ones that are our pets, and to be good to the ones who work with us, like horses. And we need to take care of them. And then even if we don't get to see them after they're here on earth, we get to hang on to our memories of them, and we enjoy and remember when we had them. Just like I remember my dog Tanker when I was just a little tiny guy. And you might remember a pet that your family had.
I had a goldfish once.
You did? What was its name?
Sam.
Sam?
Yep.
Wow, Sam the goldfish.
But he got eaten.
Oh no, by what?
By a tiger.
A tiger?
Well, no, it was actually a cat, but I thought it was a tiger.
Oh, yeah. So, animals aren't as good at protecting each other as we people are. So you got to be careful. So I know that doesn't give you a yes or a no, but I hope it gives you a God understands our love for animals, and he's going to do what's best for animals and for us.
That's good to know.
All right.
Thank you, Pastor Brett.
I hope that helped.